Does God really exist? A story that makes you think a small neighborhood grocery store in America. The kind of place where people stop by every morning for coffee, bread, and a quick hello. The owner of the store, Mr. Harris, was known as a calm, kind, and thoughtful man. He treated everyone with respect and always greeted his customers with a warm smile. One day, a young man named Daniel walked into the store. Daniel was intelligent, confident, and very outspoken. He believed strongly in science and logic. In his mind, there was no place for God. As he picked up a few items, he casually said, "Mr. Harris, you seem like a smart man, but tell me honestly, do you really believe God exists?" Mr. Harris looked at him quietly and smiled. "Why do you ask, Daniel?" Daniel replied confidently, "Because I don't believe in God at all. I think religion is just a comfort people create when they can't explain things. If God truly existed, there wouldn't be so much suffering in the world." Mr. Harris didn't argue. He simply said, "Come back tomorrow. I'll answer your question." The next day, Daniel returned. Before he could speak, Mr. Harris pointed toward a homeless man sitting outside the store. The man's clothes were torn, his face was dirty, and he looked weak and tired. Mr. Harris asked, "Daniel, does this man exist?" Daniel looked confused. "Of course he exists. I can see him." Mr. Harris nodded. "Interesting. You believe in his existence because you can see him, but you don't know his name, his story, or his pain. Yet you're certain he exists." Daniel stayed silent. Mr. Harris continued, "Now tell me, does poverty exist?" "Yes," Daniel answered quickly. "Does hunger exist?" "Yes." "Does injustice exist?" "Yes." Mr. Harris gently said, "You believe in all these things even though you can't see them directly. You only see their effects." He paused, then added, "God is the same. You may not see him, but you see his effects everywhere: kindness, love, conscience, mercy, and the human desire to seek meaning." Daniel tried to respond, "But what about suffering? If God exists, why do innocent people suffer?" Mr. Harris picked up a loaf of bread and placed it on the counter. "Daniel, if a man refuses to eat, is it the baker's fault that he starves?" Daniel didn't answer. Mr. Harris continued, "God created a world with rules just like gravity, fire, and time. Humans were given freedom, and with freedom comes responsibility. Most suffering comes not from God, but from human choices." Daniel felt something shift inside him. For the first time, he wasn't trying to argue. He was listening. Mr. Harris smiled and said softly, "Denying God doesn't make him disappear. It only closes the door to understanding him." Daniel left the store that day quieter than usual, not convinced, but no longer certain he was right, and sometimes that's where real thinking begins.